What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about overall stock market, and let's dive right into it. Dow is up 1.65%, Nasdaq up whopping 2.25%, and also S&P up 1.85%. And if you look at these groups, we got energy on top, and then financial led by all the regional banks getting a short covering, technology, basic materials, consumer cyclical, industrials, real estate, healthcare, communication services, utilities, and on bottom we have consumer defensive. And if you look at the stock market map, we got green across the board. Chevron, XOM up 2.5% each. Tesla up over 5%. Amazon up 1.5%. We got Google up close to 1%. Meta absolutely flat on Friday. Nvidia up 4%. Microsoft up 1.72%. And we got the market leader up almost 5% on the day, Apple right here. And also, due to that massive short squeeze on small regional banks, I mean, look at all these right here, guys. All the banks are up. Everything is in the green. And now we're going to look at SPY ETF. So before we start this video on SPY, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated, guys, and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you are new to this channel, definitely subscribe. And also, if you want to get my real-time callouts, my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and 3 days of live trading, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And also now you can follow me on Twitter. That link will be also in the description. And now let's get right into it with SPY, and look at this. This is the weekly chart, and bulls, they had to do a lot of work last week. I mean, look at this insane move. We got blue line 5 SMA on this weekly chart sitting at 412.48, and we got a close above that level. They had to get that close above blue line 5 SMA on this weekly chart. And not only that, we got the close above 407, 408. So the weekly support again holding on SPY. Now if we go back here on this daily chart, look at this, guys. We left a massive gap open here, and it's not 407. I don't know why it's showing 407. It should be close to 405. That massive gap we saw in the morning, gapping up over 1%, and then SPY never looked back. This thing rallied all day, another 1%, and then finally at the end we saw a bit of a pullback, and now it's sitting at 412.63 at the closing, holding above that weekly blue line 5 SMA, also holding 411 as a support. This daily chart, white line 20 SMA, so now it's holding above all the moving averages here on this daily chart and also on the weekly chart. Now that massive rally was due to a lot of short covering on those regional banks, and that's why this thing skyrocketed on Friday. But going into next week, watch out. I mean, it's not too far away from filling this gap at 414, 415, and if we cannot break that level, we could be coming right back down right here at 407. Well, we have support at 411 and then 407, and watch out here to close this gap down here around 405 on SPY, and that could be coming, guys. I mean, if we cannot get that breakout this time around 415 to 416 after closing that gap, SPY should be coming back to the support 411, and if that gives up this white line 20 SMA, watch out for a quick trip down to 407, and below that the gap, and then we also have support at 404. We also have another gap at 401 and one down here at 396. And I think in the month of May, if we cannot get that breakout above 415, 416, that previous high right here, it's going to fill all these gaps down here, including the one we got from last Friday, and then 401.60 also down here at 396. Now it's going to take some time. It's not like one day and it's going to gap down and close all the gaps. But look at Friday with that short covering, almost got up to that gap on top. Almost closing that gap on top, got up to 413.72. So that was a massive move on SPY last Friday. but watch out going into next week. Yes, it's looking bullish, but also guys, this could be a bull trap. It needs to get over 415, and if that holds, definitely then it's gonna look like that was a bear trap here on SPY, and a lot of bears got trapped right here, shorting right here, and now they'll be looking to get out above 415. So watch out, a lot of things coming next week. We also have, I think, CPI and PPI, a lot of data coming next week, and that is going to play out also in the market. And now we're going to look at triple Q. So on triple Q, also a strong day on Friday, but look at this upper Bollinger Band not allowing triple Q to run even higher. So this Bollinger Band needs to expand all the way up to 330, and it's going to take some time. And if that happens, triple Q can hold 322 as a support, some consolidation. We could see a move all the way up to 330 on triple Q. Below 322, watch out for the support at 319.58. 317.62, white line 20 SMA, and if that gives up, watch out for the support and the gap fill down here at 314.94. We also have support at 313, and then lower Bollinger Band sitting around 311. We also have another gap down here at 308.20. And now we're going to look at IWM Russell 2000 ETF. So in this market, guys, gaps all over the place. Gaps on top, gaps on bottom, gapping up, gapping down, not filling all the gaps. And this is not a healthy market. I mean, look at this. On IWM, because of that short covering on regional banks like PACW, I think that thing was up 80% on Friday. Look at this jump, this gap up from 171.56. This thing got up to 175, up over 2%, 2.38% in one day, all the way up to 175 before getting rejection from this white line 20 SMA. And now if you look at my screen, it's holding 174 as a support, 13 SMA on this daily chart, this orange line. So 174 gives up, watch out for the support at 172.84, blue line 5 SMA, and then the gap down here at 171.56. We also have strong support at 170. To the upside, IWM needs to break 175, and if that breaks, we're going to see a quick trip all the way up to 178 to even 180. And now we're going to look at DIA, Dow Jones ETF. And talking about gaps, we got more gaps on DIA, one down here, and now we got another one down here at 333.59 from Friday. We also got one on top at 340. Now if you look at my screen, we did not get that breakout above 337 on DIA. It's still under white line 20 SMA, so that needs to break 337. Then we're going to see a quick trip up to 340 to close that gap on top, and above that, watch out for 340 to 46 on DIA. On a pullback, watch out for the support down here at 336, 335 to 336, blue line 5 SMA, and then closing the gap at 333.59. We also have support at 332, lower Bollinger Band, and then 330 right here, 50 SMA on this daily chart, before closing this gap down here at 328.77 on DIA. And now we're going to look at VIX Volatility Index. And look at this thing, guys, got crushed. And I said it in my last video, going into Friday, we could see a bounce. And also watch out for VIX crush Friday, and this thing got crushed on Friday. Down almost 15%, $3 almost for the day. And look at this, there is a reason VIX coming down. I mean, we had this bullish falling wedge, and now it just retesting that breakout. And also on VIX, it was above upper Bollinger Band, so it has to come down, and now it's down to $17. So going into next week, watch out for $17 to hold here on VIX, right here, 5 SMA on this daily chart. Now above 17, watch out for a move up to 18, and once we get that breakout above 20, that's when we're going to see a significant pullback in the market. VIX will be heading higher all the way up to 23 to 26 to even 30, and we're going to see market coming down and SPY filling those gaps on bottom. Now on VIX, $17 will be a key level to watch, because below that it could be going for a new low. We just hit a new low right here, and now again VIX could be hitting another new low under $17. So watch out going into next week, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section.